First on the Western Slope, you're watching KREX 5 News at 5.
Russ, thank you very much. Good evening and thank you for joining us on KREX 5 News. I'm Logan Wilbur. Rob Hagan will be reporting in just a moment. Fire crews with the BLM are still working to contain the Dragon Fire about 15 miles south of Rangeley. At last report, 50% containment on that fire, and it's burned about 322 acres. Rob Hagan has an update for us.
A red flag warning remains in effect in western Colorado for gusty winds, low humidity, and dry fuels. But the road is back open leading up to the Dragon Fire, and there's plenty of fuel for the fire. I'm off of County Road 23 outside of the town of Rangeley at mile marker 13, and behind me you can see the massive burn scar produced by the Dragon Fire.
If there's anything that's threatened right now, there's some oil and gas pads that would be in the path.
Last update from the Rio Blanco Sheriff's Office at 9:30 Wednesday stated 322 acres were consumed by the lightning-caused wildfire, but winds are projected at 50 miles per hour and the winds are picking up, and that could soon change.
We're hoping we can keep that fire in check where it was last night, and that we can survive these winds and it doesn't grow anymore.
The incident commander with the Bureau of Land Management says the fire is still 50% contained and 90% of it's lined with fire retardant, but containment has not gone up since Wednesday.
With 50-mile-an-hour winds, there's no telling what's going to happen.
At last report, only 2 BLM fire crews are working to contain the Dragon Fire, and the incident commander says a heavy helicopter's assigned, but it's not required. First on the Western Slope, I'm Rob Hagan with KREX 5 News.
An official with the Bureau of Land Management says wind will be the determining factor in containment of the Dragon Fire, and wind gusts are projected, as Russ mentioned earlier, under that high wind advisory to reach 55 miles per hour. We will keep you updated with additional details once they're made available. And at last report, there's been little change in the activity at another Western Slope wildfire, this one in Montrose County. BLM officials say the South Fork fire was detected earlier this week on Horse Mesa. That's a remote area northwest of Nucla. Now, officials say the wildfire was caused by lightning and it's burned about 14 acres so far. Multiple resources are working on the fire, although authorities say it's not threatening any structures and not affecting private land. And obviously, it's that time of the year again. Soaring temperatures and dry conditions can easily combine to ignite fires. KREX 5's Chance Dicklin joins me live in studio to take a look at what you can expect and how to keep yourself safe. Chance, what can you tell us?
Thanks, Logan. Colorado experienced 3 of its largest wildfires on record in 2020. Before you fire anything up this summer, remember what you can do to keep your community safe.
In the summer of 2020, 2 of the largest wildfires in Colorado erupted on the Western Slope. The Grizzly and Pine Gulch fires both left forests and land destroyed. If fire season is going to be anything like last year, it is important to know what to do before you start those grills or go camping. Fire officials have a reminder for the community before you set out for your next adventure.
We want to make sure our grills are maintained, that they're working properly, that we're keeping them clean so we don't have grease and animal fats accumulating in the device, which is fuel, and that can ignite unexpectedly, causing a fire danger.
Here are 3 tips to help you avoid any fires you might encounter.
I'm here at the Grand Junction Fire Department, and they want you to know 3 things before you head out the door. 3 tips, that being: 1, always check the weather. 2, remove any flammable material. And 3, always practice safe behavior. And our very own Chief Meteorologist Russ Pappas will tell you everything you need to know about red flags, severe droughts, and high temperatures before you head out the door.
But also a little bit of information on what you can do to avoid being the human element.
Here are just a few more additional tips for you to remember.
It's always good to create defensible space around your home. Also having a safe, child-free cooking area that little ones know they're not getting next to the very hot device.
If you want to learn more about fire protection and safety, I will have more information on our website, westernslope.now.com. Live in the studio, I'm Chance Dicklin, KREX 5 News. Logan?
Chance, thank you very much. We're going to shift gears and take a look at the most recent COVID case count for Mesa County. According to the county's data dashboard, there are 57 new cases of the coronavirus. The 1-week average positivity rate is at 6.4%. This goes along with a 1-week case rate of 234.9. 41 people are currently in the hospital, and the county has 8 days of declining or stable new hospital admissions. Governor Jared Polis announced the first round of scholarships awarded through the state's vaccine incentive program. 5 winners of the 25 total scholarship winners were announced on Thursday, including a Mesa County resident. 16-year-old Brett Cheney, congratulations Brett, is the only Western Slope recipient so far. The other 4 scholarship winners are Natalie M., Ariana Garcia, Liam Atkins, and Gabriella Slate. There will be 20 more Coloradans winning scholarships in the next few weeks, but we caught up with the governor while he was in town earlier this week to talk about the Colorado Comeback Scholarships.
Well, I'm so excited that there's a winner of the $50,000 scholarship right here in Fruita, Colorado. It's so amazing to have representatives from Western Colorado as part of our great vaccination giveaway. We're still giving away 4 $1 million prizes to everybody 18 and up. All you have to do is get vaccinated. You're automatically entered. And we're giving away 20 more scholarships in addition to the 5 that we just announced to anybody age 12 to 17 who gets vaccinated and entered. And it's wonderful to have our first winner from Western Colorado.
We've been telling you about it for a while now. Mesa County is a hot spot for COVID-19 right now. The state's latest numbers show that the risk for contracting the virus is very high here for those who are not vaccinated. Riley Spence joins me live in studio with more on this data. Riley?
Logan, there has been a 20% increase for average case rates in the last 2 days here in Mesa County. The state tells us it is directly correlated to our vaccination rates. Mesa County is 38% vaccinated right now, while the county's goal is to be at 70% by July. Is that a pipe dream? Public health officials remain hopeful as they continue to release new incentives, like Grand Junction's Big Shot giveaway and Colorado's vaccine lottery. Heather Ross with the Colorado Department of Public Health says there is a reason why Mesa County is still seeing high infection rates.
Our county level data across Colorado shows a pretty striking correlation between high vaccination rates and low infection rates. What you're seeing in Mesa County right now is the opposite, right? You've got a low vaccination rate and you have a high infection rate.
The state currently has over 500,000 cases of COVID-19, with Mesa County having the lowest vaccination rate in Colorado's 15 most populated counties. While vaccination rates in Mesa County remain low, COVID hospitalization numbers are rising. From March 11th to June 9th, COVID hospitalizations have gone up by 40%. Mesa County Public Health's Jeff Kuhr is pleading with those who are not vaccinated to avoid crowds, wear a mask indoors, and wash your hands regularly.
I'm not going to sit here and say everyone get vaccinated. Right now, I'm asking people who are not vaccinated to do these things.
Kuhr also reminds Mesa County residents that low vaccination rates are not the only threat to our health. The Delta variant is a new variant of the virus spreading rampantly in Mesa County.
We're not trying to convince you by saying we've got so many cases because we're not getting vaccinated. We've got so many cases because we've got the Delta variant right now, and we need to do something as a community to stop the spread.
Public health officials believe the vaccine is both our ticket back to normalcy and to safety. Mobile COVID-19 vaccination clinics will begin giving out free vaccines to those who want it next week. No photo ID or insurance is required. First on the Western Slope and live in studio, I'm Riley Spence for KREX 5 News. Logan.
Riley, great reporting. Thank you very much. Now, as we move away from spring cleaning, the VA Medical Center has designs ready for the summer. The facility's Community Living Center has undergone renovations to the dining room. What the VA staff once described as outdated has gotten a makeover with new equipment and color scheme. Now, the goal of this project was to create a home-like feel while improving efficiency. Organizers say utilizing the space provides the dining area with attractions beyond meals, from movie nights to a tapestry on the ceiling. Now, with dozens of patients still on lockdown from the pandemic, staff working at the center are excited about the upgrade.
I'm hoping we just continue to improve. We've worked hard to get like robotic pets for our dementia patients and activity carts that are mobile so we can engage them, which reduces frustration on their part and makes their quality of life more enjoyable. So my thought is the CLC is a constant improvement.
Some of the patients that come in here when we feed them during the day, it's like it lightens them up a little bit, you know. It gives them more of a positive insight on things, you know, showing them that there's brightness at the end of the tunnel. But I mean, overall, I mean, I enjoy the scenery.
Changes in the dining area are just the beginning for what's to come. Officials say later down the road, volunteers will be cleared to serve for and socialize residing residents in person. And as the paint stays dry on a new mural at Mesa County Central Library, we have an extra palette getting filled one-on-one. Cora Dickey is now live at the library with the artist behind this latest creation to discuss the masterpiece as much as what's next. Cora.
That's right, Logan. We're here at the east side of Central Library with the marvelous artist, Pavia Justinian. Yes, she's here. We have the masterpiece behind us. Look at this. Look at this. It's great. It's so great. Pavia, thank you for joining me today. How does it feel that you're able to put passion and power together to acknowledge the social issues going on in the Grand Valley through art?
Oh, it feels so good. I'm so excited and honored to have been able to do this mural here at the library and for Center for Children. I really just hope that it, is a little bit positive and uplifting and brings a little bit of joy to everybody who comes to the library and just, shows the good work that Center for Children is doing, helping kids who have, been in abusive situations and just highlighting the positive future that they can have once they're, removed from those bad situations.
Powerful statement right there. Now that this project is done, can you give us and the public just a quick sneak peek about what's in your next project? Can you tell us something about it?
Yeah, absolutely. So right now we're starting the Wellspring mural out in Fruita, and it's going to be a great project over the coming week with Fruita Middle School students. We're learning about water conservation. We're going to float the river and tour Ute Water and the roller dam and learn all kinds of cool stuff. And then at the end of the week, the kids are going to get to help me paint the mural out in Fruita. And it's going to be all about the Colorado River and the impact that we have on it. I'm really excited.
Awesome. That is so great. Okay. Well, you heard from the artist herself. I'll have more of a story and a profile on her along with news, updates, and watercolors. Pavia, you want to toss it back with me?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, here we go. Reporting first on the Western Slope.
Live at Central Library, she's Cora Dickey.
And she's Pavia Justinian here with KREX 5 News. Back to you, Logan.
All right, Pavia, Cora, thank you very much. Certainly seeing those types of murals makes watching paint dry actually exciting. When KREX 5 News returns, Chief Meteorologist Russ Pappas is going to have your complete weather forecast, and things are getting hot. You're not going to want to go anywhere.